serious. Hail up. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Alright, so I've seen 4 people up in the room here. Welcome. As you see, the name of the title of the video, how I started an eco luxury brand with $0. That's the name of the live stream, and we are live. We are lit on TikTok. Big up to everybody in the room on TikTok. Big up to everybody in the room on YouTube. Repping the greens. TikTok, say hail up. Greet Lionheart. Hail up. If y'all want to see BTS, also drop your gifts because we live streaming on YouTube. You understand me? YouTube, if y'all can hear me, spam ones in the chat. I know TikTok can. You already know. We are here to give y'all another crafting corner live. Nice. 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 Big and serious. Everything good. Everything look nice. Everything looks decent. And everything is in order. So let everybody come up in the room, guys. Let everybody come up in the room. TikTok, if y'all want to see this widescreen, y'all know where to be. YouTube is the place you need to be. You know what I mean? Trisha, Buckmeyer, know where you need to be. David Charles, know where you need to be. You understand me? Live at the Crafting Corner on YouTube. You dig? Giving you guys some behind the scenes setup on TikTok. So guys, as you come on in, please tap the screen. You know, don't forget to tap the screen, big and serious. Let me see if I can put this thing on the screen. Draw and guess. AI wallpaper. Facebook. Yeah. I don't know if I could customize a sticker. Okay, I guess I can. Join me live. You know what I mean? Join me live on YouTube. That's a sticker. Let's stick it right here. Did I just delete it? Oh hell no. Oh hell no. Come back here, big ass. Try. Join me live on YouTube. Okay. Okay. Alrighty then. We are live again. Like the video as all come on in. Please and thanks to YouTube. You know what I mean? Please. You know what I mean? Come on in, come on in, come on in. Let me do this for me. Do this for me. Gotta do this for me, chat. And you guys, well, gotta do this for you first. Gotta put up the sub count. So as all coming in, you'll see we have 2 likes on the video. Thank you for 2 likes on the video. Oh, let me bring this down away from the QR code. You can see the QR code on YouTube. Thank you for the 2 likes. Also Come back out. Come back out. Come back out. We are approaching 12 minutes on the live stream on YouTube. But before we get to 15 minutes and turn on the camera, guys, let me do this for you. Let me turn on the sub count so you guys could, as always subbing up, as you guys subbing up, you guys would see the live sub count on the screen while y'all dropping your subs. You know what I mean? They can see us. So this is one of the, it's going to be something new. This is a new way I want to bring across the crafting corner. You know, the new evolution, the new day. You know what I mean? And yeah, we just want to be able to campaign for you guys. You can see us, we will deal with that later. Anyway, all right. Everything good, everything legit, everything. Yeah, we're not rushing. As we go ahead with the stream, I want to big up everybody coming in. Hunter, welcome. Trav and Star, welcome. Lioness, welcome. MC, welcome. Healer. Live streaming on YouTube, and we're doing this for the chat. Do this for the chat. Do this for the chat. Alright, so guys, we're approaching 13-14 minutes. We're about to turn on the camera. 1 second. As all the comment, please like the video. Thank you. Trav and Star. Thank you for 2 likes on the video. As all the comment, please like the video. You're live at the crafting corner. You know, name of the topic. You know, why I started an eco luxury brand with $0. I should change the later on. I'll change the name of the video. The video doesn't have the same name as the topic that we pushing today, because you know we planned it way before. You know what I mean? We had scheduled this post way before. So we are here to give it to you guys, like it was ordained by Most High. Lovely intro for you guys. Don't do anything. Live at the crafting corner. Heal up.
Stop it. Get to
we have coming in. We have coming in the chat. Guys, let me know if y'all coming over to YouTube. Let me know that y'all came from TikTok. You know what I mean? You have some TikTok fam in the chat. As all coming in, spam TikTok fam. Big and serious. Alright. As all coming in, spam TikTok fam.
Big and serious. So we'll be making bracelets like
so this is going to be something new, interesting for the chat. It's going to be something that we never tried before on the stream, you know. We're gonna switch up we will switch up the crafting corner a little bit for you guys. Switch up the crafting corner a little bit more for you guys. Anyway, top of the day, top of the morning. Wherever you're joining me from, welcome.
You can use black beads too. You can use ice cream and gold in the end, but let me just finish off.
Getting closer. Getting closer. Right,
so watching this? Yeah, let me finish off and make an example, I guess.
Oh yeah, so I need one thing. One thing.
Say fuck.
Oh yeah. Alright, we are back like as if I'm gonna turn on the camera now. Y'all ready
I
for me
think
to
it
turn on the
I think
camera,
that
you
works.
two? Alright. Hela. Repping the Greens family was really good. Our Greens family was really good. How y'all feeling today? How y'all feeling today? We'll be crafting up something, you know, special and peculiar, not regular and familiar. But on this crafting corner, as you can see, the setup is something different. You know, we'll be doing something different for the crafting corner for the first time. You know what I mean? If you are my 2,228 subscriber, I want to say, hey, love. Thank you for subscribing to the best community on YouTube. Big and serious. You understand me? You know what I mean? I had to take out my necklace, put it on my neck. Big and serious. These two people are watching me. As all are coming in, please like and share the video. Really appreciate y'all. Every time, every single time. You know what I mean? So, we'll be making something like this today. Are you ready? You know what I mean? But again, let me welcome again all the new people, all the people who never seen these streams before. If this is your first time, you're here at the right time because it's a new time. It's a new day. It's a new day for sure, for sure. You know what I mean? There is a new direction though that we want to take the crafting corner live. Okay? No rushing, still no rushing, still applying our wisdom, our expertise, our knowledge, you know, to make eco luxury the best lifestyle in the whole wide world. You know what I mean? So, can you make something like this? Look at it carefully, look at it closely. What would make today's stream a little special also is we'll be using a special card that we got from a friend gifted me this piece of card right here. Okay, a friend gifted me this piece of card right here. And we're going to use it to make something just like this. Okay, but again, this is a new exploration for the crafting card. You know what I mean? Shades on for this because it's new. It's a new vibes. Just show all that we're going to make something like this, but we're going to use something like this. All right, here then, y'all with me? We're going to use something like this and use this card, this material here, which is leather, to make something like that. Okay, but I have a message for you guys, all my DIY assistants. Everybody come in front. All my DIY assistants come in front of the class right now. I have an announcement. You know what I mean? I have an announcement for you guys, everybody who support the Gucci of the Caribbean. Understand me? This is no longer a jewelry making stream. This is no longer a jewelry making stream. Nope. No more jewelry making streams. You know, this is about building a brand. It is about building a brand. I want y'all to forget that. It's about building a brand. You know? See, I wear my old school logo, but my new logo is on the screen though. My new logo is on the screen though. It's about a brand. It's not just about making, you know, eco luxury. It's not just about that anymore. It's about investing time and conversations and spending time and building a community, you know, of eco luxury, and to make this brand, Green's Era, competitive, more competitive with other brands. You know what I mean? And when that is so, now I could be able to sell you my expertise. Now I could be able to sell you my consultation. Now I could be able to sell you my courses. Right? Now I could be able to sell you my courses. Right? But this stream is no longer about making craft. No longer about making bracelets, necklaces, you know. You know what I mean? Mm. It's a conversation about building this brand, Green's Era, the Gucci of the Caribbean, big and serious. Because why? You may be asking why? Why? Why does this matter? Maybe because you refine the brand, you have a new logo, you have a new mindset. What is it? What is it? What is the new mindset? What is the new idea? What is it? Talk to me. I'll tell all you something. Write this down. If all you want to be able to be the best at what y'all do in eco luxury and sustainable living, and y'all know as DIY assistants, y'all know all you need this information. That's why all you subscribe. 2,228 of you. That's why you subscribe, right? You subscribed for me to drop this knowledge for all you. So grab your pen and paper, all DIY assistants. All my DIY assistants, grab your pen and paper right now. Grab your pen and paper right now, all my DIY assistants. Yeah. People don't buy products. People don't buy products. This is 2026. 26 minutes of the video going, and I'm telling y'all here, people do not buy products. Put that in the chat. If you believe me, like everybody on TikTok, and you believe that people don't buy products, spam people don't buy products in the chat. I see OG Prime, welcome, welcome. Samuel, Bim Bird, welcome. Hey, Leslie Ann Tanib, welcome. Hey, love. Even a teddy bear and all. And it's that. So, yeah, people don't buy products. If you believe me, spam, people don't buy products in the chat. And I will tell you what they buy. I will tell you what they buy because they don't buy products. I'm telling you, I'm looking you in your eye and I'm letting you know people don't buy products. Anybody wanna make a guess what they buy instead of products? Because it's something psychological. You know, it's not something, you know, you'd be like, oh, how you mean people don't buy what you have in your handy? It is a nice bracelet, right? Look at it. It is a nice bracelet, right, chat? Who wouldn't buy this? Who wouldn't buy this? Look at it. Who wouldn't buy this? You know what I mean? Who wouldn't buy this? Look at how it open. Open like this, right? And it closes like this. Who wouldn't buy this? Talk to me. Because at the crafting corner, before we taught you guys how to make it, but this is where the crafting corner get more interesting now. This is where the crafting corner get more interesting now. If y'all believe me, say interesting. Everybody spam interesting in the chat. You know, because people don't buy products, big and serious. People don't buy products. People buy stories, guys. People buy stories. Okay? So no longer we want to come on here and just give you guys how to make a bracelet, how to, how to make a necklace. The name of this video is called How I Started an Eco Luxury Brand with $0. And the first lesson I want to leave all you with is people don't buy products. People buy stories. How was this made? How was this made, chat? How mu- what are some of the questions I hear all the time when I campaign with Eco Luxury like this? One of the questions is, hold on, chat. One of the questions is, did you make this? You know, did you make this? And I'm like, well, yes, I did. In the beginning, before I started streaming the Crafting Corner live, I was already making basic tutorials on YouTube, how to do macrame knots, how to make shambhala bracelets, smaller DIY tutorials, plus the behind the scenes, obviously, and other stuff about the brand. So y'all was getting the behind the scenes of the brand, which is the story of the brand, mixed in with the DIY, the whole. So some people would get the story of something like this, That is, it was made locally in Grenada. This is what most people was thinking, which was good. It's good to sell a story that eco luxury is made in Grenada. It's good to tell a story that handmade products made lasting, good quality come from Grenada. That's a good story. If you believe me, spam yes in the chat. If you believe me, spam yes in the chat. Who we have coming in? We have Biggie, Hila. We have M Barry. We have Sweets, Hila, PPP. Welcome, 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 everybody. All come on in. Don't be shy. And yes, we are live on YouTube as well. Come join me, big and serious. You won't miss a thing. All right. And yeah, as I was saying, before we get into the monologue, I wanted to give y'all the new idea of the crafting corner. We're not going to rush it. We're not going to rush it. We're going to keep making these eco luxury stories. That's what we're going to call them now. We're going to call them eco luxury stories. Because the story behind these wouldn't just mean, oh, it was made in Canada. No, people don't get that already. And people don't get that already, and they know about the brand too. Yeah, we reached 10 years now. Yeah, they know about the brand too. We reached 10 years. Even though we haven't, we are like one follower on TikTok away from 500, which I hope somebody do that during this live stream. We could celebrate reaching our 500 follower goal. You know what I mean? Thank you for 500 followers in advance, all my TikTok family, big and serious. And yes, we are live on YouTube, giving you the wide screen, the better presentation of this crafting corner live. And we are talking about eco luxury. We are talking about the brand greens era. You know what I mean? So if that's interesting, come over and give us a like on the video, please and thanks. Alrighty then, big and serious. So we're going ahead with our lives. And if y'all ready for the monologue, everybody spam W's in the chat for eco luxury. Spam W's in the chat for eco luxury, please, my people. For real. Spam W's in the chat for eco luxury. W eco luxury. Spam W eco luxury, everybody. TikTok. Spam W eco luxury and tap the screen for me, please. You know what I mean? If you're feeling the new vibe of Crafting Corner too, let me see everybody spam W's in the chat. If you believe in the new vibe, y'all ready for the monologue now? Big and serious. Welcome, my beautiful, eco luxurious people. See Green's era today, they see bracelets, they see necklaces, they see logos, social media events, and all sorts of different promotions. They don't always see the year of uncertainty behind those things. today is about pretending there was a magic formula. Big and serious. Today was about pretending there was a magic formula. It's about sharing the decisions that helped me keep moving when resources were limited. I really, my hope is that whether you're building a craft business, a service, or something completely different, you leave with ideas you can adapt to your own journey. Big and serious. So again, while y'all in heaven, which is the Crafting Corner live, while y'all in heaven, let me remind all you to please go slowly. Craft slowly and with intention. You know what I mean? No rushing vibes, no rushing thing. Craft slowly and with intention. But last advice, my last and final advice is you do not procrastinate. Okay? Big and serious. Let's keep growing and advancing like one amazing community. Thank you to our beautiful, amazing eco community. Big up to all the eco partners. Big up to all the DIY assistants. Big up to all the who else? My eco explorers, Green Zara VIPs, Green Family. Hail, appreciate every single one of all you. Thank you for 2 likes. Let's get it. Let's make the likes look like the views, please and thanks. As all you come on in, please like the video, share, subscribe, turn on post notifications. This is the new Crafting Corner Live. You know what I mean? And yeah, it's time for me to start to prepare I have some of the materials on the table here. You know what I mean? Some of the materials, gotta put some of the materials together. I have my loom here, scissors, we had a cord, and we should start. Let's start. Let's start, guys. Y'all wanna see real crafting going down? While we talk about, how I basically use $0 to build an eco luxury brand. So yeah, come over to YouTube if y'all want to see this widescreen. So yeah, guys, this is the card. You know what I mean? The card right here that we're gonna use to make this bracelet. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, gift size. So yeah, let's chat some more, guys. Let's chat some more. Okay, let's talk about why eco luxury. Why eco luxury? You might be wondering. What is eco luxury? Anybody on my DIY assistance? Tahirana Charles. Sorry, it's always Tahira. Welcome Kirana Charles. So yeah, any one of my DIY assistants could tell me what is eco luxury. What do we say eco luxury is on um the live stream at the crafting corner here? What do we say eco luxury is? Let me give y'all a story. Let me give y'all a story of the last time uh the Prime Minister did an event at Radisson. It was a live a live stream of the uh DM with the PM, right? DM with the PM. Okay, it was a live stream with the DM with the PM at Radisson. So I basically did my little campaign there. I really wanted to obviously learn more about, you know, taking my podcast outside, doing um pop-ups in different places with the live stream, do live podcasts and stuff, live guests, you know what I mean? So that's that's what we're working on 2026. Look forward, coming soon. So I went to Radisson, you know what I mean? I went to Radisson and they did the event, and a part of the program there was a call in, so I basically told one of the coordinators that, basically I want to be the last person to ask a question. But that last person didn't get a chance because I believe one, the kind of clothes I was wearing, my uniform. Ice green Zara, I wear green, But I don't know if some people taking DM with the PM as a political agenda or a political program that you should watch, right? But I see it as national development. And the best way to do it is how he's doing it. That's my critique. That's, hey, national development. That's how I see it. So again, that's my endeavors. That's the endeavors of the Gucci of the Caribbean to develop his nation, his community, family, friends, everybody. Everybody, once my hand touch them, they must turn to gold. Right? So while I'm, you know, doing my little investigation, I did a little vlog, which I will be posting soon on my YouTube channel. I see Anita, welcome. See Cray, hail up. I see the boss, hail up. You know what I mean? So yeah, I did my little vlog, and then the event started. See, come on, right when the event started, I saw also, you know, there was like Aruna asking him questions and him answering, fluently. I saw he dressed like me too. I like the way he dressed. The shirt he was wearing was a kind of African shirt, but the colors was like brown and green, brown and dark green, like greens are colors. The man wearing greens are colors, and he. So you see, so he can wear look at dark green with the little brown, and I can't wear my full suit of green, and I can't come through on a scene without discomforting anybody, which I find was weird. The one and only. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So yeah, so basically I observed the program. Um, I didn't get to basically I didn't get to uh, well ask him the question live on his program. So I decided to run my own. All you know, Greens are going to run your own program. Stop playing. Kevin, welcome. I'm telling you, Greens are going to run your own program. And basically, what happened was, um, first of all, when he saw me across the room, I'm in the back again. I'm always wanting to be the last person. I don't know. I was want to be the last person. So I'm waiting for my turn. Waiting for my turn. He watch me. He look over. He watch me talking to a lady, and then he back. It's like he turn. He give me back like that was going to be his last person you want to talk to. Like he's basically saying that, right? But push. I realize now. Can let him go on, go pass it out, you know, at least acknowledging me. Check. And in the back of my head, I already had the question. In the back of my head, I already had the question. Well, let me see if y'all hear me good. Chat. All right. Y'all hearing me good. So yeah, I wait till he done talk to the lady. Wait till Prime Minister finish talking to the lady. Then basically hold my camera like this. And I was streaming on TikTok. TikTok, I'm like giving you all a description of how I did the stream with the Prime Minister. So yeah, I holding the camera like this, and I was like, I asked the Prime Minister the same question I asked you guys. You know, yeah. Why eco luxury? That's what. Well, how I said it, I was like, what do you call eco luxury? Eco luxury accessories made slowly and with intention. That's what I said. What do you call handmade accessories made slowly and with intention? What did he say? First, he say bracelets. I tell you no lie. The man say bracelets, chat. And I know I hold him there because I know I'll be like, oh, that was musty. That was a question I needed to ask the Prime Minister so we could shake the culture. I know he want to shake the culture. That's what we doing. We shaking the culture, but it's like you have certain branches on the leaves that ain't getting touched at all, fam. Because you know why? The mentality of the branch is like, oh, that branch weak. I ain't going to go to the corner there. And like, bro, enjoy the whole tree, bro. Come on, man. Enjoy the whole tree. Enjoy all of nature. Then enjoy the parts of nature that is dry and leave out the ones that is swampy. Like, come on, even though it's swampy, it might be fun. You might be able to catch a two crab. You might be able to plant a two rice. You know what I mean? Different things. You know what I mean? So you can't run from the swamp. Nigga, it's nature. Come on. So yeah, said bracelets. And then he said, I ain't gonna lie, he said jewelry. Okay, trying to broaden it now. He said jewelry, right? He's still wrong. He's still wrong, guys. He said bracelets, he wrong. He said jewelry, he's wrong. He's trying to get it correct. He's trying to get it correct. You know what he said next? And that's when I started to smile. He said culture, guys. The prime minister said culture. He said, at that point, basically he's answering and he's saying, handmade accessories made slowly and with intention is called culture. Our prime minister is, oh my gosh, he's speaking out and he's now saying on TikTok, handmade accessories made slowly and with intention is called culture. Culture. That's what it's called, TikTok. Culture. So I was like, you know what? We go work with that for now. We go work with that. We go work with that in the chat. We go work with that. You know what I mean? Say, wow, that's good. You know what I mean? We gotta work with that for now. But I leave him with the answer. I let him know that this is called eco luxury, man. Yeah, that's what it's called. It's not called handbands and jewelry, and it's called eco luxury. I almost make me say culture. I almost say culture, but it's called eco luxury. It's called eco luxury. No lie, no cap. The one and I see that already. One juvenile. Welcome. Marsha, welcome. Please like and share the video. Blueface 473. Welcome. Hey love. What's really good? By the way, if y'all want to see this wide screen, come over to YouTube. We are live on YouTube. We're making a leather bracelet, a leather shambala bracelet. Anticipate that it's gonna be very, very interesting. You know, I have to be careful how I pulling it. I can't pull it too tight, you know, because you would bust. Don't see you looking to bust here already. Huh? But take my time with the chat. Man, I can't rough it up. So yeah, why eco luxury? Why eco luxury? Because eco luxury is made slowly and with intention. Instead of mass producing, unless you want some mass produced. Unless you want some mass produced and you're in need of something mass produced, then okay. You know what I mean? I guess it's okay. But if you're looking for something made slowly and with intention, made strong, made durable, long lasting, well then just go for eco luxury. Just go for eco luxury, guys. You know what I mean? So if you believe that eco luxury is the best lifestyle in the whole world, let me see everybody spamming eco luxury in the chat. Spam eco luxury, everybody. Everybody on TikTok. Welcome. Spam eco luxury, everybody. I need your help. I need your assistance. All my DIY assistants. Pull up. Let's make this go viral. Let's make this eco luxury video go viral. Make this crafting corner video go viral, chat. You understand me? So let's talk now. Why not cheap fashion? Huh? Why not cheap fashion? Like, I mean, why not cheap fashion? Is that a question really? But yeah, if there's a question, I will answer y'all truthfully as always. Why not equal? Let myself, why not do it? Why not cheap fashion? Because when you want some quick, you should expect it to be cheap. When you want something done and it doesn't have no intention for no long lasting period, then that's why, you know, cheap. That's why not cheap fashion. Why not cheap fashion? You know, if you want to do cheap fashion, it's up to you. Some people do thrifting for cheap fashion, you know, but some people want something one of one. Some people desire one of one products. Some people want um when they wear something, nobody else has it. You know, they had to ask them where they get it. The conversation had to start with them again instead of end with me. Either it end with the creator or it ends with the customer. And it should never end with the creator. It should end with the customer. The customer should say whether or not you're the right person or not. You know what I mean? And this is why this community, this is why we change the whole angle of the crafting corner. To complement the people who see eco luxury as the best lifestyle movement for real, for real. Not just because I said it. Not just because I said it. KB, why not cheap fashion? Why not cheap fashion? Let me hear your answer. All my DIY assistants, pull up. Let's talk now. Why handmade? Why handmade, you may ask? Hmm. That should be a easy question, but thanks for 3 likes on the video. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for 3 likes on the video. Yay, Crafting Corner, we going up. Yay, Crafting Corner, we going up. The new one though, the new one, the new Crafting Corner. You know what I mean? Where we promoting our DIY assistants, our eco partners, our eco explorers, our DIY assistants. I said that already. Our Greens Era VIPs and our Green family, the Green family. Big up the Green family every time. So yeah, why handmade? Why handmade? Why handmade? That might be a dumb question for a lot of people. Be like, why handmade? Why handmade? Don't worry, don't worry. We got answer for them. We got answer for them. Up in the Greens family, we have an answer for them. I'm telling you. And they wanna be like, I doesn't wear them thing. I don't like them thing. One time me and a guy just end up being close friends. He tell him man he don't like them thing, he don't wear them thing, and I was like, well, and he was sitting down alone by himself by Esther's. So I think I asked him, I say, so did Eco Luxury take your girlfriend? You watch me and he laughing. I say, boss, Eco Luxury might maybe take a maybe take a girlfriend, but all is not lost. You know what I mean? Never give up in life. Because why? Eco Luxury, this thing was made slowly and with intention. If she took it from you, she will still have it. You don't have to worry about it. If you got it still, bro, it's gonna remain with you for a long, long time. So it's good that you probably use eco luxury to engage her with, you know, an eco luxury ring, a nice wooden ring or copper ring, something least expensive. So when you engage her and she turns away, then you had nothing to regret, bro. It was equal luxury. It was made with intention. It was made with love. She accepted it. So then, hey. So handmade most times to me gives the best meaning of a gift. Like if you get a bracelet like this with your name on it, you know what I mean? If you get a bracelet like this with your name on it, you'll be happy. Most people will be grateful. You know what I mean? That's why if you look on the Instagram and you look at our TikTok, you see my latest signature bracelet. We decided to put the GE, the Greens era, on the bracelet. So we give people a a customized Greens era bracelet, but it also represents like the it might represent the person name too. The GE might be Giselle Elliott. You know what I mean? And she would wear this Green Zara bracelet with the intention, that it represents a lot of her. So she would wear it, right? So yeah, if it's handmade, you will get it customized. You will get it personalized. Once it's handmade, you will get it personalized or customized. Barney, welcome. Barney Toe, hail up. Joe Alexis, hail up. Welcome, welcome. You understand me? So would you wear handmade? Or are you wearing something handmade? Do you use handmade products? Do you use well, do you practice sustainable living? Because once you practice sustainable living, most of these things are really done handmade anyway. So again, guys, gain a lot of handmade skills, gain a lot of hands-on skills. These skills, you never know when you might need them. You know what I mean? You never know when you might need to tie a knot, for example. It might look simple like, oh, it's just a knot. But a safety knot or a knot that could hold up certain amount of weight. You know what I mean? Them things might be genius in the forest, but it might look like nothing to somebody who don't have no use for the information and check. So yeah, that's what the whole channel is growing into, something for the sustainable community. Instead of just how to make bracelets or how to make accessories, no, no, no. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, the main intention I want y'all to get from this video, at the end of the day, you know, main point I want you guys to get. Yeah, I want us to build trust. The goal I want us to build trust. That's the real new era of the crafting corner. Let's build trust. Let's tell our stories. Let's position Green's era as the Gucci of the Caribbean for real, for real. Let's generate product sales. Let's generate workshop sales. Let's generate, you know, more bookings for consultations and everything. You know what I mean? Yeah, and as you see the title, talking about how I started an eco luxury business. And I want you guys to be inspired by these stories. You know what I mean? Never think that you can't. You know what I mean? Never think that you need any sort of big sort of money. You know what I mean? Yeah, so never give up. Do what you love always. You know what I mean? Yeah. Let's talk now. Why Grenada? Why Grenada? Why Grenada? Because Grenada is heaven. I just tell you that plain out. Why Grenada? Because Grenada is heaven. Grenada is in the Caribbean. Grenada is untouched. Grenada is sacred. A lot of people don't know about Grenada. Grenada is just 100,000 people. Grenada is not millions and billions of people. In St. George's, I think we have like 33,000 people. So now, Grenada special. Because if you could grow from here, we could grow from the Caribbean, then we could be able to represent eco luxury in its truest form. Because why? At the same thing that we on the war between greed era and green era. You understand? In, in other places, the greed era taking over because the greed era has more grip on the people. The greed era is the fast fashion people. You know, the greed era has more use for mass producing to suffice billions and billions of people. But because we are in little Grenada, little Caribbean islands, like Grenada, Carriacou, Petit Martinique, because of our resilience, because of our positioning, then we are, you know, stronger than most. We are more resilient than most. We have we have better soil than most. We have, because we have better soil, we have better planting grounds, and we have better, um, you have better agriculture. You know what I mean? So when we representing eco luxuries, we representing eco luxury to the fullest, representing Grenada to the fullest, representing Caribbean culture to the fullest. You understand me? Yeah. So all Grenadians, when all they come in this crafting corner, please do me a favor, spam your flag, like the video, share it, let more Grenadians come inside here, let we campaign, boy. Campaigning because we believe in each other, we believe in the community, believe in nation building, we believe in, competing with everything outside. Because yeah, we like look at David and we want to defeat big old giants. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's who we are. Naturally. Look at David with a little slingshot trying to defeat the giants, the greed era movements, big and serious worldwide, taking over the globe. Um Tory One Love, hey love. You see, bro, we making progress. Thank you. Thank you for the likes, broski. Yes, sir. And we are live on YouTube, Scott. So when you finish, I need you to come and help me like the video and share it, please. And I'm saying, Tori, our DIY assistant. You know what I mean? Thank you, Tori. Big up your whole self. Tori is not just an eco explorer. Tori is a DIY assistant. You know what I mean? A DIY assistant is somebody who regularly connect, regularly support, regularly. You know what I mean? Just with the movement. You understand me? Tor Oh, Terry, I thought it was Tori. Terry, one love. Hail up, Terry, one love, one love. One love, Terry. One love, brother. Yes, sir. Um, Vaga, welcome. Hail up. Everybody chat to one another. Don't be shy. You know what I mean? Everybody big up everybody. You know what I mean? Vala, say hello to Terry. You know what I mean? Terry, big up your whole self. Thanks for spamming. Um, the hearts. Thanks for the hearts. Thanks for the love. You know what I mean? If let me know where you're watching me from, big and serious. Everybody on YouTube, let me know where you're watching me from as well. As all they come on in, let me talk to me. Yeah, guys. Don't forget to order your personalized jewelry still. You know, order your personalized jewelry, customized jewelry, bracelets, necklaces, whatever it may be. Fashion consultant will handle it for you. You know what I mean? Yeah, big up all your whole self and appreciate all the love. Thank you. I'll conclude here. Conclude here, guys. So, y'all think W or L? This is leather in leather bracelet. This one is twisted. One love, brother. Chucks, welcome. Hail up. One love, Terry. Thanks for the like. Just made this leather bracelet. If you want to learn hands-on how I made it, sign up for the crafting corner. Send me a message. DM me. You know, a guy asked me yesterday if I teach DIY tutorials. I do teach DIY tutorials. If you have a daughter, a son, anybody on the holiday season, you want private classes, you want to do a crafting corner live class, you know, sign up. Send me a message, okay? Big and serious. And yes, heal up, heal up, heal up. That's the heal up. That's the heal up. Terry, heal up. Lulu, look. Welcome, Lulu. Welcome back. You know, we are live on YouTube. As all you come on in, and y'all want to see this wide screen, do not hesitate to come over to YouTube. You can see us. The YouTube channel is Greens Era. GR2ESNSERA. You search YouTube, type in Greens Era in the search. You will find my page. I want you guys to come on in. Um, do me a favor. I'm live streaming over here too. So as you come on in, hit the live stream, hit the like for me. You understand me? And then I want you to subscribe if you haven't already, though. If you haven't subscribed, and most people, I realize they ain't getting, you know, the notifications. So if you are one of them and you're not getting notifications, I want you to unsubscribe if you're already subscribed. All right. Then you subscribe again, and then you hit the bell next. As the last and final thing you must do. Hit the bell, hit all, and that's it. Anytime I go live, you get a notification. So, last topic in the discussion of why eco luxury, why sustainability. Lulu Lodge, thanks for the like on the video. Um, you can come over. You can be one of our DIY assistants. You can be a sorry, an eco explorer. You can be one of our eco partners. You can be you can become one of our Green Zara VIPs. And yes, you can become also a green one of our well, big up to all of the people who watching checking us out, whether it be whichever content. You guys are the Greens Era family. You know what I mean? Whether you like or share, whatever, you are part of the family. DJ Thunder, hail up. Thanks for the like on the video. Appreciate all it for 1,000.4 taps on the screen, big and serious. So yeah, going ahead with our lives. The next topic is, I think is while we continue crafting, of course. While we continue crafting, of course. You talk about product spotlight. Let's talk about this product spotlight. The product spotlight. Big and serious. You guys, I need to show you this. The product spotlight. You know, you can see them rack in the back there. Photography corner right here. So the jewelry, the bracelet rack, t-shirts. That's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about. Big and serious. First topic. How products tell stories. How products tell stories. You really want to know. And I will tell you. You know what I mean? How products tell stories. Sounds like a difficult question, right? But it's not a difficult question. How products tell stories. Like, for example, the one I'm making here. What story is this telling? Right now, it's incomplete. It's telling a story. What is the story I was telling about this bracelet before I started making it? I told you all I wanted to make it like this one. Right? I told you all I wanted to make it like this one here. I told you all that. Did I get you? Yes or no? Spam yes in the chat or no? Did I get you? Spam yes or no in the chat. Spam yes or no TikTok. Did I get you? Did I get you? Be honest. Well, for me, if I had to rate this bracelet, I would rate it like a 9.5 out of 10, as it's incomplete. Yeah. It's leather, it's new, it's, you know, durable, long lasting. You know what I mean? Long lasting, durable. You understand me? I said it was made like this one as well. And I'm almost finished. I'm almost finished with this one. You know what I mean? I'm almost finished with it. So, I'm busting a sweat. It's getting hot in here. What am I gonna do? It's I have to be able to tie this. Show you how we tie this. So, pull the two knots like so. Pull the two knots like so. tight. So you could add glue as well. Aka hot foot. Hey love. Caddy, what's really good? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Aka hot foot. I like your name. I like your name. Trust me. So let's complete this bracelet. Please follow. Let's get to, I think the last time I checked was 449 followers. If you're already at 500, let me know, guys. I'm not sure. Yeah, let me cut out this while. Close it like so. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. So it is telling a story. The story was, first of all, that it had to be like this. And the material I got, piece of leather, I got it from a friend. Friend did some traveling, and when they came back, they brought me some cool card, which I'm grateful for. Tracy Morris, welcome. Please stay as long as possible. Now, normally I ask you guys for your ideas in building this amazing bracelet. No. So let's look for some options. Let's look for some options. I see some gold beads. We use that as an option. See some more gold, crystal beads. We use that as an option. I also see natural wooden beads is what I really came for. And see some black ones as well. And oh yeah. Let me look for some beads, guys. So we have these beads here. Basically, natural wood. We have some natural wooden beads. You know, we have some crystal, gold crystal here, and we have some black wooden beads. Those are some of the options that I have that I could see here at the moment. Let me know what you think. Let me know what's your vibe. Oh, we have some orange ones as well. Yo, we have orange beads. Which one you think we should use for Mr. Leather bracelet here? Rate it from 1 to 10 for me. Sorry. Which color beads? I was thinking originally these. These brown ones here. Oops. You know, to go with the brown leather look. You know? What do you think? Like and share the video, please, and thanks, guys. Let me see if it could go in the hole actually. Leather, it shouldn't be able to unravel. Right, so it's going in, it's going in, it's in. Let's give it a knot and see what it will look, what we're looking like. Give it a knot and see what we're looking like, chat. Some length, much, look good. Add the next bead. Yeah, so I'm sorry y'all didn't get the Crafts Corner live yesterday, but y'all got in it today. Give thanks. So happy and grateful to do our next stream for you guys. Tune in next week for the next one. Tune in next week, Friday, hopefully Friday, for the next Crafting Corner live. Because of the violence. So yeah, no indecisive crafting. If you're gonna use the wrong one, use the violence cut off. W bracelet. W bracelet. W bracelet. How products tell stories because they are made intentionally. Once you make something intentionally, the story happens naturally. Story happens naturally. Woo! Story happens naturally. Story happens naturally. Everybody spam naturally in the chat. Everybody spam naturally in the chat. Natural is the way. Natural is the way. Natural is the way. So why products tell stories? Because they were made with intention. That's why. Next question. Next question. Why presentation? Why presentation matters? Anybody want to tell me why presentation matters? Why presentation matters? Presentation matters because you remember you're competing with others, right? So if you're competing, one, take this down. If you want to take notes, all my DIY assistants, take this down. Write this down in your notebook. You know why presentation matters? This is a very important question. Why presentation matters? Because if you do something slowly and with intention, it will end slowly and with intention. One. Two, why presentation matters? Because if you do something decently and in order, then the result of it being your your greatest potential might be at its highest, at its best, basically. You know. So when you're making something, you might want to rush it, you might want to end it quickly, but when you take your time and you do something, you will look towards how you're packaging something like this, how you're presenting it, how you're taking all the photos, how you're selling it, the type of clients. Because not everybody, I mean, if you make it slowly and with intention, to me, how you gonna want everybody as a client? How you would want everybody to wear this? If this is made one of one, you should want somebody special to put this on. I'm telling you. And you don't care the matter of the cost, you just want to make sure that he goes home. Where is home? Home is with somebody who would treat this like the best thing that he ever had, the best jewelry they ever had, the best lifestyle to represent. Not just because it's a bracelet, not just because it was made with leather, but because it's one of one. Because it was made with intention, because there is a story behind it. Because there's a story behind the chat. You understand me? So put that in your pipe and smoke it. Collect mood vinyls. Interesting. V1 mission. One gift per mood. Interesting. Um, Boom Dang. Welcome, welcome, Boom Dang. Uh, yeah, let's speak of the last topic now. Let's speak on the last question. Why luxury starts with with details? Why luxury starts with details? Because it's in the detail. The slowly and with intention is in the detail. If you say you make it slowly and with intention, it should be in the detail. Look at the details. Is there any flaws? Is there any flaws? If you see any flaws, let me know. Spam it in the chat. Say flaw. See any flaw in this bracelet? Say flaw. If you see any like crisscross, miss, whatever, if you see any flaws, let me know in the chat. Look at the knots. Look at the knots carefully. Some people would say this was made in China because of how the knots lay down together like this. But if you see any flaws, let me know. See, eco luxury starts with details because it's handmade. If it's handmade and it's made slowly and with intention, then the details will tell the story. Details will tell the story. You know what I mean? So you can't hide. You can't hide from eco luxury. You can't deny eco luxury is the best lifestyle in the whole world. I'm campaigning yesterday on the Ghanaian's beach. I saw the client. She was wearing an anklet like this. And I approached her. Her whole vibe changed. You know what I mean? Her whole vibes changed. And, you know, she was basically intrigued with my collection. You know what I mean? She was basically intrigued with the collection. She was like, wow, never seen such a collection before. You know what I mean? Bracelets, the earrings, the necklaces in the back there. She never seen that before. You know what I mean? She never seen collection, a setup like this before. Nothing before. You know what I mean? So she was like, let me see more. So she fixed herself. She was sit down and she having a look at my accessories. She having a look at my accessories and I'm asking her, which one is the best one? You know, and she was basically wearing an anklet, as I said. So I noticed the anklet and I was like, wow, that's your vibe, huh? She was like, yeah, these things was made to last. I was like, wait. You know this? You know this? She was like, yeah. She's like, yeah, I had this on my foot for long. And she compared what she have, the accessories, the beaded accessories versus the um she was wearing some, she said 14 karat toe rings. 14 carats. She's disappointed now because she's saying if she didn't go in the water, she would have never experienced how fake this 14 karat jewelry was. And she said all of them. She was wearing three, you know? So she's disappointed and she wanna see what I have that can make her feel better. You know what I mean? She didn't even buy anything for herself. She decided to buy for three of her siblings, three of her kids that she's taking care of. I don't know if they are her kids, you know, but She did that, and I made a good sale from her. Which I appreciated it, and yeah, just her vibe, the way she gave off that, and when she said the way she said, "Oh, them thing does last," I was like, wow, somebody respect eco luxury, somebody understands. I like meeting people who understand eco luxury. I like meeting people who know about the thing what I have going on more than I do. So I get to learn. You know what I mean? Yeah, 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 yeah. So that's why we need DIY assistance. I deserve DIY assistance because DIY assistance teach me as well. I don't just teach the DIY assistants, the DIY assistances teach me as well. So big up to all my DIY assistances. Big up to all my DIY assistances today, yesterday, and tomorrow. You guys make eco luxury really and truly the best lifestyle in the whole world. We are nothing without the eco explorers. We are nothing without the eco partners. And we are nothing without the DIY assistants. You understand me? So yeah, big and serious. This is what it's all about. Let's go on to the business lesson. If you want business lessons, stick around. This is a chapter here. I'm gonna give you guys business lesson of the day. I'm gonna fix this. All right. Business lesson of the day. Okay. Okay. Business lesson of the day is, get your pen and paper and write this down, chat. If you're watching me on TikTok, write this down. Build trust before you build inventory. Build trust before you build inventory. That's the business lesson number one. Business lesson number one. Write it down. All my DIY assistants, take notes. You understand me? Y'all interested TikTok? If y'all interested in business lessons, come over to YouTube, or you can participate in this live stream by spamming build trust before inventory. That's the business lesson I'm giving you guys for the day. Business lesson number one. First, let's talk about the first mistake. Let's talk about the first mistake. Anybody can remember their first mistake? I mean, nobody's perfect. What would be the first mistake? Any one of my DIY assistants, anybody eco exploring, uh, eco partners, anybody in the chat, I want to let us know what was your first mistake you ever made in business. What was the first mistake you ever made in business, chat? Who's first? Who's going first? Y'all want me to say it first? Y'all want me to tell y'all my story first? And y'all could come in later with your story. The life of Jan. Hail up. Welcome. Welcome. Lulu Lodge. Welcome. Thanks for the like. Hail up. So yeah, my first mistake, guys, was, if I can recall what was my first mistake. My first mistake My first mistake was, to me, allowing eco luxury, my handmade accessories, to be easily found. Y'all hear that, chat? What was your first mistake? What was your first mistake, chat? Talk to me. What was your first mistake in business? What was your first mistake in business? And it's up there. It's question and answer up there. What was your first mistake in business? As I said, mine was being easily found. Yeah, that was my first mistake in business. Huh? What do I mean by that? What do I mean by being easily found? Allowing the brand, allowing eco luxury be easily found. What do I mean? If y'all do your research, y'all would realize not all businesses, not all brands, especially when you're dealing with eco luxury. Hold on. The truck coming loaded. So yeah, what do I mean by my business? My biggest mistake was allowing my brand to be easily found. What do I mean? Anybody in the chat? Life of Jan, welcome. What do I mean by my biggest mistake was allowing my brand, my merchandise to be found was when I got the opportunity to be in front of the Esplanade Mall. You know, selling in booth number 22, selling my accessories out of booth number 22. You know, I was even thinking about this morning too, and I'm thinking if that is the situation, and the reason for that was I launched the brand in 2016 as Grenadians Official Way. How I could allow myself to be, how I could allow myself to, to be easily found. How did I allow myself? You know, and I was thinking, as I was saying, I was thinking about it this morning. Hold on, let me share this. All right, so it's shared on X. Give thanks. So, yeah, I was thinking about that this morning. I was like, well, I know I did launch the brand in 2016 as Grenadians official wear. Why? Because I wanted to allow the merchandise to do its thing before the brand even does. Because at that time I had my logo, at that time I had a plan to develop the community. So I was like, well, why not just launch the merchandise, t-shirt, the apparel as the Green Zara apparel as Grenadians official way. Why not? Take the chance. You know, independence is right there. You know, I could gain, I could use that as an opportunity to gain my intellectual independence too, right? So I decided to launch a brand around Independence time, 2015, no, 2016. And I got a call from the Ministry of Tourism. They say they wanted me to be in a booth to be able to sell my Grenadians official wear from our official booth instead of selling it off the street to tourists, you know. But I was thinking this morning, what was more important? The accessories, handmade accessories made slowly and with intention, or the t-shirts that was printed as basically mass produced. Again, no way I could expect people to know that for me, you know. I did a research, a pop-up with Shama Welch, and she gave me some advice. She, I made a mistake. She asked me first what was Green's era, and I answer Green's era is my name. I mentioned my name to her. I tell her, it could be a family brand, and then I say, well, Grenada. Green Zara means Grenada, because um, yeah, it's called Grenada Greens as well, and Kirani putting Grenada back on the map again. So it's now our time again, and I want to inspire the people with that name. So that's why it's Green Zara as well. And then I go to say, the world is going green. The world is going green. She looked at me with a kind of upset face. She was disappointed, man. She was disappointed, and then she told me, well, basically, obviously, your family, your name is not more important than Grenada, and the world going green is not less important than Grenada. Then you need to be able to speak properly. You need to be able to answer the question properly. That's what she said. And at that moment, I understand exactly. And then she also said that I could be anything. I could be Green's era in any one of those meanings, but I should never be Grenada in one of those meanings at the wrong time. Basically, is what I got from her. She's telling me that I could do that. I could sell Green Zara as the world going green. I could sell Green Zara as Grenada brand. I could sell Green Zara as, my family brand. I could sell it. It is sellable. But she is saying that I need to be able to sell it, obviously, with the most important meaning, 1st, not last. you know. So that's why I end up streaming, because that was the idea from the beginning, for me to compete globally, for me to have a global reach, for me to use social media and grow a media business first before I grow anything about some merchandise business. You know, that's what I wanted first, a media brand, a media company. So that's what we slowly growing into now. Give thanks to um the new way of how we present the Greener World podcast to you guys. Give thanks to the new way of how we do this crafting corner live. It's no longer about teaching you about how to make craft and how to make bracelets and how to make accessories. You'll be doing that, but we're not gonna leave out the most important part, which is to tell the story, create the story, share the stories of eco luxury and why it is the best lifestyle. So I would like all you guys to come on in, like, share, subscribe, turn on post notifications. You understand me? You can see us subs. Uh, all right. So yeah, guys. Just be mindful of your first steps, your first moves, and also the other thing, have set big goals, man. Set big goals. Think big. Believe that you can. Believe in yourself. Never give up, no matter how difficult it may be. No matter how much people on your side, no matter how what people may say, how much people discourage you. No matter if you find the right person, if you find the right client, no matter if you have enough money. Because I hear that all the time. I be like, this person saying, they want to be able to go and work for somebody to make some money to start their own business. I think that's cool, but it is much cooler when you could use what you have. This video, I did say $0, using $0, but it's really and truly what you have. How can you use what you have to make what you want? You understand? So when you look at it really and truly, the mistakes are not really and truly mistakes. The mistakes is what you need to do now. The earlier you try, the earlier you make mistakes. The earlier you make mistakes is the more information you have to win. You understand me? So don't worry about no mistakes. You know what I mean? Don't worry about no mishaps and miss anything. Nothing no miss you. If you're an entrepreneur, nothing no miss you really and truly. If you're an entrepreneur, you do it once, you could do it twice, you could do it 3 times, you could do it four. There's no amount of times that you wouldn't be able to do what you gotta do. You understand me? So we should also talk about the biggest lessons. The biggest lessons. Always like some of the biggest lessons that you've learned. Who wants to go first? Who wants to go first? DIY assistants, y'all want to tell me um some of the biggest lessons you've learned in business? For me, I would say not take anything for granted. Not take a client, sale, destination, uh, pop up a campaign, suggestion. Do not take any of it for granted. As I was telling somebody the other day, well, I always say this on chat too. I'll be like, well, we, this is a movement. This is a real brand. Windsor is a real brand. So when all they come on the crafting corner, what y'all should do? Y'all should leave y'all suggestions as well. This is a live suggestion box. You know, it's a live suggestion box, and you guys could ask whatever questions you like. I could be the first example. I could be the first and leave an example. Like for example, to put a mistake, I could say my biggest mistake was so I'll put this. My biggest mistake was being available for the wrong clients. That was my biggest mistake. You understand me? Exactly, my biggest mistake. Just that. You understand me? And the biggest lesson I've learned, biggest lesson I've learned was, you know, do not take anything for granted. Yeah, do not take anything for granted. Biggest lesson, biggest lesson, do not take anything for granted. Not even a glass of water. Not even a glass of water you should take for granted. Big and serious. Let me look at the stats on this live stream. Current live restricted for some audiences. See then, 82 views. It would be nice if you get a new follower. Yeah. What about the biggest surprise? The biggest surprise. Hmm. I guess the biggest surprise was meeting some very interesting people. Oh no, I think my biggest surprise is the era that we're living in now. My biggest surprise was to live the, to a point where I could like stream easily. Like before, he was giving me a headache. Um, Like, I mean, like, so much I had to be grateful for, eh? Telling you. But my biggest surprise is being able to stream for it and manifest the media company that I was desiring. We going, we streaming, we doing the podcast. You know what I mean? Something different. You understand me? So yeah, if you're enjoying it, like, share, subscribe, turn on post notification. Order your merch, request um your personalized jewelries. You understand? Um, Send me a message if you're interested in the live podcast. We'll be doing this live event soon. Looking for sponsors. If you're a eco partner, are we looking for eco partners? We're looking for businesses who are involved in sustainable living, sustainable practices, you know, to collaborate, big and serious. So yeah, keep supporting what I love to do and like, share, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Let's go on to the next conversation. As I said, my biggest surprise was coming a media brand for real, and living to it, coming it like, and I'm still becoming. You know what I mean? But to reach to this point, yeah, I think people understand it now. Having the podcast over on Spotify, doing the live streams on Kick, on Twitch, on YouTube. Nothing normal, bro. Nothing normal at all. Welcoming Teddy Bear. Hey, um, next question. The hardest customer. What was the hardest customer you ever had? Hardest customer I ever had. I don't, it's so weird. The hardest customer I ever had, I think, was she might be a lawyer and is a female, yeah, but she might be a lawyer. And that customer was so hard though. The customer wanted some artifacts done, you know. Person wanted some stamps done, some handmade stamps, some special prints. These stamps were known in like African culture to print on clothes, you know, but they are different prints. Bright Diamond, welcome. I appreciate to see you here. Um, Please stay as long as possible. You know, let's if this is your vibe, please stay as long as possible. I know this is the first time I've seen you live on the stream. Let's make some content together. Let's make this our first collaboration. Why not? You say hey bro. Well, I'm saying hey sis. Hey sis. Hey sis. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How you feeling today? Hope you're feeling as blessed like I am. How was your week? Hope you didn't work too hard. You know what I mean? Hope you're having a restful day. What's your weekend like? How do you enjoy your weekends? For me, this is like Sabbath for me. You know, I didn't get to stream um yesterday evening, so I'm streaming today. You know what I mean? I wanted to come on a little bit earlier on, but I didn't get the chance. But I'm here now, and it's good to see, you know, a lovely profile picture like yours coming up inside here. You dig? Yeah, welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to our eco community. I hope you're already subscribed. I hope you already hit the bell, turn on your post notifications, and I hope this won't be your last Crafting Corner Live. Your seat as a DIY assistance awaits. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. Please stay as long as possible. This is the best community on the YouTube and on the whole internet. Understand? Talk about sustainable living. We talk about creativity. Talk about equal luxury. We talk about Grenada. We talk about Caribbean life, Caribbean vibes. And I know you love, like making content or Caribbean vibes content. I see myself reacting to one of your videos soon. You know what I mean? Yep. If you could do that now. Um, I guess not during the conversations, but yeah, maybe after. But W stream, W stream, W stream. Hardest customer. Um, Bright Diamond. What's the hardest customer you ever had? You wanna let us know in the chat? If you're still here. Um, as I was telling you all about mine, right? My hardest customer, the hardest customer I ever had, and I'm gonna meet her. She tough, though. Up to now, I still can't believe it. Nerissa, welcome. No lie, up to now, I still can't believe how tough she was. I just, I just believe he was condescending type tough. He wasn't a tough like I did some ratchet work, you know, and I wasn't, probably um what is it again? Like I didn't want to take the blame or something. You know what I mean? But it wasn't nothing like that. You know what I mean? It wasn't nothing like that at all. Um, Lady paid a consultation, you know. She paid a consultation, um, and she placed her order, within the consultation. See, and that's what trippy. Because it's like during the consultation, she didn't personally come on her own. She sent somebody. She sent someone, you know. Me and the person discuss and everything. I went ahead crafting out a few pieces for her. In the latter end, I was supposed to deliver it to someone else. I ended up delivering it to the wrong person. I ended up delivering it to the wrong person. It was my bad. It was my fault. But why did that have to be the end of the story? Why did that have to be, oh, well, I don't want it again because it's not the right thing. Wow. That turned to it's not the right thing. Because I didn't deliver to the right person is not the right thing. I was like, wow, this is headaching. This is headaching. Okay, cool. Chill, chill, chill. Let me cool up. I was like, okay, I talking to her on the phone. I was like, okay, if you want it, that's all right, no problem. It's still there. It's still there, man. And listen, I have client stuff that is still here too. But that one is the worst. I mean, it could be the best too because she did pay a consultation, huh? And a lot of them who I have stuff here for didn't even pay a consultation fee. But she did, and she just refused to finish the task. Just refused to collect. Okay, I made a mistake. Let me go again. No, she don't want it again. Boy, I was so excited with this project because I was creating something I never made in my life. I was creating something I know one day I want you guys to see it. And I know you guys would have been proud. But anyway, it's still there. Look, it's still probably, asked me to bring up that story and show all of what it was later. That's for later though. So I later did. So just remember, take your notes. All my DIY assistants are all you eco explorers out there. Take notes, alright? Take and serious. Yeah, that was my biggest my hardest customer. Now let's talk about learning to price. I have a story to tell earlier about learning to price. Learning to price wasn't easy at all. Telling you. I mean, some some people like I remember one time I did collaboration with a factory, clothing factory. That collaboration didn't end too well because I guess I don't know what went wrong. But the person who I collaborated with in the initiation conversation, I remember that person saying something about pricing. To me, it was weird because to me, it wasn't much research done to speak of pricing like that. And to me, if you're a clothing factory and you're encouraging somebody like me, a young entrepreneur who comes to invest in a factory about how I should price my stuff, this is what you would say. Let me know if you think this is right, chat. Let me know if you think this is right. But a lot of people would say it this way. I think some teachers would teach this in schools too, which is they would say just multiply every expense by 2. So if you buy the T-shirt for $20 and you want to sell over that same T-shirt, just multiply it by 2. That means the T-shirt will be sold for 40. Buy a T-shirt for 20, you would double it, he says. And then you sell it. So basically, if you buy a T-shirt for 20, you double it, you get 40, you sell it for 40. But I want to know how much all I believe this is right. Give me a rate it for me. Rate rate it for me. Rate it from 1 to 10 for me. How much people would take this advice? How much are you in this chat live on TikTok and on YouTube will take that advice? which is if you want to come up with a pricing, you want to do some pricing, you want to come up with the right pricing for your product, all you have to do is multiply the expense by 2. That's what the person said. Obviously, that's not the right thing, chat. But that's what most people would say. That's what most teachers would teach. You know what I mean? But it's not so. It's not so at all. It's not so. It's not one of the ways. You can say that's one of the way. That's not. That's not the whole. That's not. You know. That's not the only way you should price. Should price your stuff. Think about it. Think about it. When you're making a bracelet, you have to consider your time. You have to consider um the materials used. You have to consider uh what else? Transportation, miscellaneous costs, costs that we can't see that may be there. Our costs also include costs for what about damages? Yeah, you have to include these costs as well when you're pricing the material. When you're pricing your products. When pricing your products. Because why you think we say eco luxury? Because luxury is expensive, you know. And if you're selling something made slowly and with intention like these, cheap, then who will believe they are made handmade? How? Who would believe they are handmade if you sell them cheap? If you sell them cheap, somebody may think that these was mass produced. And if they are mass produced, then they should be cheap. They should be cheap if they are mass produced. You understand? So this is eco luxury. This is not just beads on string or just a bunch of cord knot up. We call this eco luxury. Not just some knots or some cord or some beads. No. Call this eco luxury. You understand? Luxury meaning they will be long lasting. They'll be worth the money. Sometimes they will be over worth the money. They would last longer than you would think. You understand? So they are not cheap. These are not cheap. Get that out of your mind. Get that out of your mind that something made slowly and with intention would be cheap. Our eco community is not a bunch of cheap people. The eco community that we have growing here is not a bunch of broke people. It's not a bunch of people who believe in mass production. This is a community that believes in sustainable living. Understand? So everything that we manifest inside this community, anything we make from this community would be made least expensive. Greens era the brand, the Gucci of the Caribbean. We sell it as the least expensive. Everything, every product that we sell is least expensive and not cheap. We don't do the cheap. No cheap bracelets, no cheap wears, nothing cheap on our wrists, nothing cheap on our necks, nothing cheap on our ears, nothing cheap on around our ankles, nothing cheap around our waist. We don't wear anything cheap, because they would be lasting, they would be made long lasting, built to last. So they won't be cheap. You understand me? Get it in all your head. You understand me? So when pricing, think like your competitor. You know what I mean? Think like a competitor. Think like, well, what would your competitor sell it for? Think, how much time did I spend to create this? Think the type of materials I used to create something like this. Some of us use natural materials, materials that are found in nature. Like, yes, I did use piece of leather here, but I do have hemp bracelets. We have hemp bracelets you can order from us, Greens Era. We have natural seeds bracelet, donkey eyes, stones, gemstones, hematite. We have all different types of materials that we use to make eco luxury. You know what I mean? So when looking for your eco luxury, make sure it's something that represent you, represent your vibe, represent um, your type of living, which is sustainability, and make sure the processes that were involved were handmade and sustainable. It's handmade, it's sustainable. If it's handmade, it's sustainable. Type that in the chat, everybody. If it's handmade, it's sustainable. All right? If it's handmade, it's sustainable. Welcome in, Kadrano. Hey, love. Welcome, welcome. Uh, let's go ahead. Learning patience. Learning patience is also a very, 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 very important skill that everyone in the community should have, must have, especially if you're making craft on a regular basis, especially if you're involved in handmade, sustainable processes. Yeah, you will be learning patience. So don't just sign up for the crafting corner, or don't sign up for the crafting corner if you just want to learn to make bracelets, anklets, necklaces. Don't just sign up for the crafting corner if you just want to learn to make these. Sign up for the crafting corner if you want to learn to sell them, price them correctly, source the right materials, and campaign to defeat your competition. You know what I mean? So stay in your lane, stay in your market, study your market, study what the people likes, study what the people want, and give the people what they want. Give the people what they want. One thing I recently learned, and I should just add it in here, is if you procrastinate doing the things that you need to do today, then you can't blame yourself for the opportunities that you lost tomorrow. Don't blame yourself. You know what I mean? So do the things that you need to do today. If you need to sign up for the crafting corner, do that today. You won't be just learning how to make these, as I said, you'll be learning patience as well. If you believe that handmade, when you do something by your hand and you learn a skill by your hand, if you believe that these things increase your patience, spam patience in the chat. If you believe handmade jewelry helps increase patience, spam patience in the chat. You know? This is not the only way to gain patience. You know? I'm not saying handmade jewelry is the only way to gain patience. I'm not saying that. But I am saying you will gain patience too on the back end. You will gain patience too on the back end. You know, when you're learning to relax and not rush the process, when you're learning to appreciate the slow processes of life, you naturally gain some form of patience. Okay? You naturally gain some form of patience. You know what I mean? So again, let me remind all you, while all in heaven, Crafting Corner Live, please do not rush, stay as long as possible. Like, share, subscribe if you're enjoying the video. Turn on post notifications. I just see about up inside here. Please, let's make the likes look like the viewers. You understand me? So please like and share. Like, and share. Please. You know what I mean? Let's get the video to at least 5 likes right now, please and thanks. Please. You understand me? Let's go on to the next scene. Go on to the next scene. Behind the brand. Let's talk about the brand more now. Let's talk about Green's era. Gucci of the Caribbean, big and serious. You know where we've been, where we come from. I mean, let's now just basically discuss why consistency matters more than perfection. Why consistency matters more than perfection? Because perfection is on top of the hill. Perfection is at the top of the hill. You understand? But where we are as DIY assistances, where we are, me and you are as the eco community, we are on the small hills of glory. Yeah. The eco community is on the small hills of glory. But perfection though, perfection is on the top hill, on the top of the hill of righteousness. Perfection is on the top of the hill of righteousness. But this community, this amazing community, the eco explorers, eco partners, DIY assistances, Green Zero VIPs, all of us, we are on the small hills of glory, going up and up and up to reach that top of the hill of perfection. You know what I mean? And once we get to the top of that hill of perfection, we still want to be able to, you know, grow and expand and get lighter, you know, and see more favor. and see greater opportunities. You understand? So no, we won't rush becoming perfect. Nothing we want to do in life, we should rush it to become perfect. Perfection is not to rush. Heal up, I'll swing through in a time, man. Mama. Alright, see you less. So yeah. Why consistency matters? Consistency matters because a lot of people profess to be perfect. A lot of people profess to be who they are not. A lot of people profess to be, like at the end of the journey. And I tell you, most time when they say so, it's just so it is for real though. Yeah. So I want to remind all of you to keep growing, keep expanding. Do not give up. Do not want to reach at the top and fall. Reach at the top and continue growing. How about that? Reach at the top and continue growing. That's what we will keep doing. You know what I mean? Consistency is in our genes. You know what I mean? Consistency is in our genes. Our ancestors don't know anything about living their life in their era and forsaking us in our era. No, our ancestors believe that our spirit will live on. Our ancestors believe that they are still here, so I think we should use them wisely. You know what I mean? Consistency is in the becoming. Perfection is in the becoming. Like I'm never boasting to say I'm a man. Blessed is a man who finds himself a wife. So if I'm endeavoring to become a man, that means I'm endeavoring to find myself a wife. If I'm endeavoring to become a man, that means I'm endeavoring to become a husband. It's balance. Balance. So I'm not a man. I never profess to you guys or anybody and say I'm a man. Being a man is in the journey. Being a man is perfect. Being a man is a truth. But being a man is a journey. Being a woman too is a journey. Is a title you give to somebody who on that journey. Being a woman, you're on that journey. Being a man, you're on a journey. I'm endeavoring to be a man, that means I'm on a journey. I'm endeavoring to be a woman, that means I'm on a journey. Become somebody's husband. I'm on a journey as a man. I'm endeavoring to become someone's wife. Somebody's husband. So I must be consistent. I mustn't do one thing and fall off. I mustn't make one bracelet and stop. Many times during the crafting corner, we give you all a 2-hour live stream where we just make a bracelet, show you all how to make a bracelet, and that's it. The live done. Right? Dear Diary of Black, welcome. Please stay as long as possible. Most time we just come on, give you all a quick tutorial, live stream, and just get off it. What was missing was a connection. I want to connect with a community. I want to build a community. I don't just want to teach y'all how to make these. Yes, I want to do that too, but at the same time, I want to connect with the people. I wanna do my TikTok and connect with the people. TikTok, I realize it's a bunch of strangers. Your cousin and thing do they and nah, who they on TikTok is strangers. Who they on for me, who they on Kick is strangers. Who they on Twitch is strangers, and connecting with these people is just amazing. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't just do one stream and done. And no longer I will do one bracelet on stream and done. You know what I mean? And it's that. Put the stream in. Hopefully we have a few bracelets. That is what we're looking to do. Have our last piece of string here again. So see what we can create. See what we can create. Right? Yeah. Grab bracelet. What? I'll use a black wax card, and I'll pass this leather through it. That's the next bracelet I'll make on the stream. Big and serious. You know what I mean? Look out for like a marathon coming soon, like a crafting marathon. We're making like about 30, 40, 50 bracelets in one stream. What that song, chat? What that song, TikTok? Make about 40 bracelets in one stream. So yeah, consistency matters, man. A lot of people talk, oh, they go do this, they go do that. Some people go down in a damn hole 6 feet on the ground before they get to do the thing. So I believe truly and truly that the devil uses procrastination to try and get us, to work with him or work for him, and to forget about the Almighty. You use procrastination because, let's call it drifting. 1 minute you're going left. How did you end up going right? Beats me, because you was going right, you was going left, and then boom, all of a sudden you end up going right. So that to me, that is like a drift. That is a drift. That is like, that doesn't help with nobody's success. Indecisiveness does not help with no one's success. You know what I mean? But when you're decisive, when you know what you want and you're going for it, going out and get it no matter what, then it's a different story, eh? How much of y'all give up easily in the chat? You need to have a chat. If y'all give up easily, if you are somebody who gives up easily, then we need to have a chat. We need to find out why you give up so easily and what is the cause of it. What is the cause of you giving up so early, so easily? Yeah, let's do this. Let's do these. Nice. Leather and wax cord. Enough people to see the wax cord bracelet and ask if it's leather. So let's make a wax cord and leather bracelet. Big and serious. Happy Saturday to everybody. Happy Saturday. How the day going? How y'all day going? Big and serious. Talk to me. Welcome in, Cancer baby. Heal up. Let's make some bracelets and chat. If you want to see this widescreen, come over to YouTube. You guys see us. Yeah, we're talking about consistency, why it matters over perfection. Would you rather in the chat, would you rather perfection or consistency? Do you rather perfection or consistency? Talk to me. Just type it in the chat. Do you rather perfection or consistency? This coming out real good, no lie. Guys, you guys could ask me any questions now. No, not yet. Let's do the future of Green Zara. Let's talk about the future of Green Zara. Next, we're talking about the future of Green Zara. Let's talk the future. Let's talk about hotel partnerships. That can be shoddy business. Anyway, yeah, welcome, hail up. Continue live. Talking about the future of Green Zara right now. I'll come on live, YouTube channel, live, Greens Era, Such Greens Era. Subscribe if you haven't already. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Order your merchandise. Order your bracelets, your necklaces, handmade. You know, request consultation if you have to. You know what I mean? Those of you who want to learn hands-on crafting, sign up for the Crafting Corner if you want to learn private classes. Crafting Corner classes. We do this Crafting Corner live every Friday. So you can join me here in the studio, or you can do private classes, um, you know, anywhere. So for next week class, anybody interested, sign up, send a message. Anybody interested for next week class, send a message. We do pop-ups in hotels as well. If y'all want to do a hotel crafting, let me know as well. We do pop-ups in Sandals in Mount Cinnamon. Let me know if y'all if we have a few Sandals requests or a few Mount Cinnamon requests for the crafting corner at the hotel. So let me know who's interested, and we can start organizing as soon as possible. Gina, welcome. Yeah, hotel partners. Some of our hotel partners, as I said, are Mount Cinnamon, well, Sandals for Tuesdays. Normally do pop-ups in Sandals on Tuesdays. Right, this is some of our pictures here taken in the Sandals Hotel. Do a pop-up. You know? We also do pop-ups in Mount Cinnamon on Thursdays. You know, so anybody wanna do some crafting in one of these hotels, let me know what day it should be. If you'll be interested, let me know how much people would be interested or be taking the courses. So I have accommodation for everybody. Not everybody will be able to come to one of my hotel pop-ups for our classes. You know, it'll be a specific amount or a handful most of the times. But yeah, let me know if y'all interested, and hopefully by next week we could organize a few hotel pop-ups classes for you guys as well. But yeah, much love and appreciation to Sandals, Mount Cinnamon. Who else? We got a lot of customers from Radisson. We got a lot of customers from Royalton. We got a lot of customers from I think is what BBC we have. I remember over Calinago. Oh shit! Letter bus. Letter bus. There we are. Got you have a lot of customers over by Calinago. Alright, so we're back on track again. We're back on track again. Now let's talk about the crafting corner. Crafting corner, you guys want to learn to make hands-on accessories, earrings, anklets, bracelets. Sign up for the crafting corner. You guys see it. So here we go. Let's talk about the crafting corner. And give you a link.
Don't do anything.
Here we are. Crafting corner. Let's talk about it. let's talk about it. Today, the 18th. Today is the 18th of where we at? Where we at, Nip? July. Oops. Yeah. Today, the 18th of July, we are doing the crafting corner. We were supposed to do the crafting corner yesterday, the 17th of July. But unfortunately, because I had to prepare like how I'm preparing now, like how y'all see, I'm prepared now more than ever with all the stickers on the screen, all the jottings of the notes. Yeah, that had to take some time. You know what I mean? So if y'all want to be like available, if y'all want to really stay locked in for next week's stream, here is the date. The date is on the screen. Take notes. Take notes, guys. Join next week's live stream on the 24th of July. Stay locked in. Stay locked in. Then May. And if y'all enjoying the new way of the stream, the new Crafting Corner Live, the new way we doing it, instead of like giving you guys like hands-on DIY, like we can make it fun, interesting, we could bring in conversations. You understand? Yes. And we could really reach the people wherever they are, because not everybody wants to learn to make the craft. Some people just want to be able to promote sustainable living. Some people believe in sustainable living. Some people believe in sustainable processes. Some people believe in handmade processes. Some people know that it is much more meaningful. Some people know that it's much more durable. Some people know about the lifestyle. And that's who we are here for. That's what the community is all about. You know what I mean? Community is about encouraging people in the lifestyle, not just seeing these things as craft or bracelets or jewelry. We want people to see the real meaning to these things. We want people to live it, not just wear it, live it. Don't just wear eco luxury, live it. Let it be in the way you walk, the way you talk, the way you teach, the way you preach. You know? And please share the information. That's how you retain it. Everything that we talk about on the live today, share it with your friends. You know, talk about eco luxury. You know, do the live part. If I'm coming out, if I'm looking chat. Oh gosh, wrong place. If I'm looking, talk to me. So keep supporting what I love to do. Sign up for the crafting corner if you want to learn hands-on crafting. You know, learn how to make a bracelet while learning patience, while learning, you know, discipline, while learning designing and fashionable things, while while being around the best community, the best beautiful minded people in the world, because eco luxury attracts beautiful minded people. Understand? Shaki, good, hail up. Good evening, good afternoon, good. Hey, lad. How you doing today, Shaki? Hope you're having a blessed day. Here making some craft for you guys, as always. And we're live on YouTube at the Crafting Corner live. If you want to see this widescreen, of course, if you want to see this widescreen, come over to YouTube. We are about to talk about Aquanauts. Anybody know the brand Aquanauts? The marine diving company, Aquanauts. We're about to talk about Aquanauts now. Did you know? Did you know that Aquanauts was one of the first companies that collaborated with Green's Era to get handmade eco luxury bracelets in their store? Have a look. Have a look at these pictures here. Most of these pictures was taken for the making of Aquanauts bracelets. Though we have others as well, like this one, Grenada. It says Grenada. It was done by a different person who requested wholesale. You know, we have Marine Cove also. We had also another guy in the Bruce Street Mall. I think the name of the store is, I think it's like Fashionista Grenada or something like that, selling fashionable stuff. The guy bought the simplest bracelets that are made. $5 bracelets, wholesale bracelets. He bought them for his store. So shout out to Aquanauts. Shout out to all the stores that have Green Zara products inside of them. Shout out to Aquanauts. Shout out to Marine Cove. Keep supporting what I love to do. Also, Aquanauts. Thanks to Aquanauts. I think it was Aquanauts. Thanks to Aquanauts for the opportunity for the last pop-up at the lab. Remember they had a event at the lab, a fundraising event. They invited me to do a pop-up there. You know, Stop Yankee as a host, and yeah, big up to those people. Big up to Aquanauts again, because I think it's because of them I got that opportunity. Because of Aquanauts, I got that opportunity. So shout out to Aquanauts. Shout out to Aquanauts. I appreciate y'all every time. I saw a guy wearing an Aquanauts shirt yesterday on the beach, and I was like, whenever you go to Aquanauts and you see bracelets that look like these, you made them. Please support. Please support. He was like, cool. I feel they would purchase it. I feel next time they go to Aquanauts, they would purchase it. Yeah. W's. Let me add some beads to this bracelet here. I don't just want to knot it. Because yeah, it will look cool, but I want to be able to include some beads. Ouch. 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 Should I add orange? Here it looks. Or black. Orange? Orange? Or black? This is orange. Try the black. I'm gonna show you what the black looks like. Orange versus black. Find it in the chat. Who's the chat, bro? Hold up. Hi then, I see. Shy. Chat box. Them talk. Anyway. So yeah, that's a black here, guys. The black and there's the orange. I find the orange popping. Is the orange more popping than the black? Check them side to side. There's a black, there's an orange. There's an orange. There's a black. Find the orange looks more popping. Find the orange looks more popping. Kimon, welcome. What do you think? Orange or black bead? Talk to me. Brown and black. Should we use the orange or the black bead? DIY assistants, pull up. I really need your help. Orange or black? Spam it in the chat. Why not add red and white to the end? Red and white to the brown and black bracelet? Somebody say red and white. What y'all think? Make it a bit unique? To who? That's a bunch of ego, you see? When I hear unique, I know you're talking about ego already, but this wasn't made for me. I made this for the chat. So if the chat agrees, then yeah. If the chat agrees, then yeah. But if not, then you can't worry about me in that. That is not for me. That's for the chat. Things like that catches people's eye. Thank you. I think because they talk about catching people's eye, I should leave the brighter color so the black bead comes off. Now, final bead to put on is the orange. Be back on the orange track again. Thank you for the likes, bro. Yeah, hopefully the orange catch somebody's eyes. Hold on. Hold up. Right, now we talking. Make sure you equal. You know what I'm saying? Make sure everything balanced. Yeah, big up to all the stores. We're looking to reach 100 stores, guys. So if we had 2, still be grateful. I'm so happy and grateful for 2 over 100 stores, chat. That's what we're here for. Campaigning for more notice, more compliments, more followers on social media. So if you're enjoying the video, like, share, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you don't miss another one. Crafting Corner is going viral, baby. The Crafting Corner is going viral. Last burn. That's the last burn right here. That's it. Bracelet completo. Another one. How much bracelet completed? 2. W's. We reached that 3-hour mark. That's what I'm talking about. Content. You know what I mean? We are not just, Green's era, not just a content creator, it's a content factory. You dig? That's what we want, a content factory. Because when we sit down for hours, we could be doing this alone in a room for hours and don't make nobody see nothing. We can sit down and make this in a room for hours and don't make nobody learn nothing. Winter, hail up. Welcome. Please stay as long as possible, broski. Good to see you in the place again. our better Eco Explorer, soon to be Green Zera VIP. Ain't it? Soon to be Green Zera VIP. Thank you. Hey, love. And it's that. Eco Luxury making today. We're using what this is a natural material, leather. So we use a little bit of leather for this one, and this one has leather and wax cord with some beads in the end. You know what I mean? Would you wear something like this or gift a friend? Talk to me. A lot of people that say the wax cord look like leather already, so imagine when leather goes with it. I think it's a complete leather bracelet. What do you think? The Green Zera leather bracelet. You open it like so. That's not the widest. This is the widest. Open it like so, and you close it like so. Yeah, bro, mad. Thanks. Appreciate you. And yeah, if you want to order something like this, bro, just send me a message. Let me know your colors, your vibes. You know what I mean? You could add stones to them. You could add your name to them. You could add any style, any vibe. If you wanted to make it look brilliant and bright and eye-catching like this, or you wanted to make it look soft and subtle like this. If you want to order something for your friend, if you want to order something for somebody's birthday, send me a DM. I got you. Big and serious. W Stream. This is what it's all about. Not just about crafting. It's about a whole vibe. You dig? Yeah, bro. It's about a whole freaking vibes. Check. Let's talk now about tourism. Let's talk about tourism on a whole. You know what I mean? Again, even though I said what I said about the tourism authority earlier on, still big up to the tourism authority. You know what I mean? Where we are to be, where we going, we still need a tourism authority. You know what I mean? Though we are not easily found, we still need a tourism authority. Why? Because tourism authority could probably help us sell these better. Maybe the tourism authority could help us get more stores. Maybe the tourism authority could help us get more hotels. Maybe the tourism authority could help us get to more islands. So maybe one day the tourism authority could be one of our sponsors, or partners, eco partners, overall eco partner. You know what I mean? So can't say nothing bad about the tourism. Can't say nothing bad about the tourism authority. Big up to the tourism authority. You know what I mean? Every time, you know what I mean? The opportunity of me gaining the shop was because of them, so I would never be ungrateful. I just know that was the worst thing I ever done for the brand and for me. Being available. Being available for the wrong people. Being available for the wrong clients. Being available for the wrong collaborations. You know what I mean? I was never supposed to be available for the wrong collaborations. I was never just supposed to be for the tourists, because I launched the brand as Grenadians official way. I wasn't just supposed to be for the tourists, because the bigger problem is the world that is going green, not Grenada. The world is going green. So why not invest as a proper representative of a greener world? If you are a Grenada, why not invest in showing up more greener? Grenada, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with being greener, Grenada? That's why we do the Greener World podcast, so we could basically, campaign for not just Grenada, but for the whole world to be green. So that's the Greener World podcast is the main reach for the brand. The Greener World podcast, you can find it on Spotify. You go over to Spotify and type in Greener World podcast, you will find our podcast, and please follow the movement, follow the movement, and share the content, please and thanks. Okay, so that's what we're asking the tourism authority for more insightful help, more progressing assistance, instead of, oh well, I help you and now you should help yourself. Like, I was always willing to collaborate consistently and being a continuity with a collaboration with the tourism authority. You know what I mean? Because remember what we're here not just to make craft. We're here to promote sustainable living. Here to promote sustainable living as the best lifestyle movement in the whole world, and we want to represent Grenada as the best place you can experience sustainable living. Welcoming Uki. So Caribbean, all the Caribbean islands, we supposed to do the same thing. We're supposed to be able to represent a greener world, the best, more than any other place in the world. The Caribbean, we should celebrate a greener world better than any other place in the Caribbean, because we live in the best place in the world. We live by the equator, living close to the sun, living in the tropics, living where there is good soil, good nature, good vibe, and no overpopulation. There is no overpopulation here. Everybody good. So, we good with the little that we have. So we content people. So the greener world is all about being content. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. Let's talk about now, the DIY kits, because we want to be able to work on some DIY kits in the future. But I want the chat to help us build it. I want the chat to help us build our first DIY kit. What would it be? Would it be a simple macrame bracelet? Would it be a beaded bracelet like the one under my hand? Because, for example, if you look within the content previously on YouTube, I have given the Prime Minister bracelet. If y'all want to get a DIY kit on how to make that bracelet, we could use that also as an opportunity, as an example, that the community is attracting. The community wants to be able to make over that bracelet that I gifted the Prime Minister. That's one. The community wants to know how I make the bracelet that I gifted. What's his name again? The artist on Granan's Beach. Y'all seen that video on YouTube? I recently met TJ. TJ is who I'm talking about, guys. I'm talking about TJ, the dancehall artist from Jamaica. This is not that. This year he came to do an event I think, but this is not the first time you've been here. You understand? And that wasn't the first time I did content with him. Okay, so that could be second option. The bracelet that I gifted TJ. You know, so that's one. The first one, as I said before, the one I gifted the Prime Minister, which is just a beaded bracelet, yellow, red, yellow, and green bracelet with natural stones. That could be one. The next one, the bracelet I gifted TJ, dancehall artist out of Jamaica. It's a black wax cord bracelet with beads in between, similar beads and similar material, right? That's what I gifted TJ. Something like this, you know, beads in between, around it, on the sides, on the edges, similar beads to these, right, around the edges. If y'all look at the video, if y'all go to my YouTube channel and you search for the video, I think it's something like I gifted TJ a free bracelet and got his friends to purchase after, or something like that. So that's the video. So that's option 2. Another option for a DIY kit could be the bracelet I gifted this year. I also gifted Lava Man. A bracelet. It's a simple macrame bracelet also. You know, the DIY kit could include maybe halfway done, just like these, halfway done. DIY kit could also have all the materials, all the pieces, because we have one piece here, we have the center cord as one piece, and we have the wrapping as another piece. So 1, 2, 3. The DIY kit could have 3 cords and 2 beads with the instructions inside of it of how to make something like this. How you can make something like this for your own self. You know? Let me know if y'all might be interested in something like that. You know? If you look at the pictures, you could see these are some of the examples that we could have in mind when creating a DIY kit also. Like you could, like some people, like some DIY kits don't need to have all the materials just loosely around. Some DIY kits could have at least the beginning of it, like the front. Some DIY kits could have the front here already done, and all the person had to do is just add this piece to it with the beads at the closure with the instructions inside. Let me know if that's something y'all might be interested in as well. Okay, order for your bracelets, guys. Order your customized bracelets. I mean, if you're your birthday coming up, if anybody, I think we should start to do that. For anybody who celebrating birthdays in the month of July, you know, anybody celebrating in the month of July, and you are a eco explorer, you are part of the green family, you're part of the Rep in the Greens family, you're part of the movement, you guys will get at least 10 to 15% off. What y'all think about that deal? You got at least 10% off. That is like a whole $10 off. That's a nice saving. That's a whole bus fee. You know what I mean? And if it's your birthday and you get a nice change to save, I think that's cool. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'll definitely think about doing that for the birthday people. You know what I mean? Those who celebrating birthdays not just in July, but going forward, every month, you know what I mean? Whoever celebrating and they want to jump in the live, once you're on the stream, once you could jump in the comments and you could identify yourself as a winner, and you could win something, and you could comment, and you could show yourself as somebody who is, and not just an eco explorer, but a DIY assistant. Because we had Winter in the chat today as our DIY assistant, even Kimon as our DIY assistant. Big up to all the DIY assistances, whether it be on TikTok or YouTube, wherever you are. You guys, and you're celebrating a birthday, whichever month moving forward, you guys will get a discount. Spam discount in the chat if you feel like a good idea. And like this video too, please and thanks if you haven't already. Thanks for the love. If y'all believe this is the best Crafting Corner live stream we ever did, spam W's in the chat. Things like that. Oh, I read that already. My bad. Hannah. Oh, Hannah. Welcome, Hannah. Welcome. Next, let's talk about consulting, because I know a few of you want consultation. Y'all want extra time. Y'all want more information. You understand me? Y'all want more information about how to customize or how to order some of these eco luxury pieces. First things first, consultation price. There is a price for consultation. Price for consultation is $30 for the first half an hour. $30 for the first half an hour. For the full hour, right, is only 60 EC. Right? 60 EC for the full hour, but for half an hour consultation, only 30 EC. Please, if you do not want my expertise in creating accessories, do not reach out for consultation. Not everybody is who want to make accessories would want a consultation or would need a consultation. So please, if you don't need my expertise in anything, my idea, my advice, my input, then do not seek consultation. You know what I mean? If you want my expertise, if you want my insight, my experience, insight in making anything from accessories to tables, chairs, bed head, tables, furniture, anything eco-luxurious, even a house, because I'm an architect, right? So yeah, if y'all want me to design something even like a house, then seek consultation. Seek the right advice all the time. You know what I mean? Because you don't want to, spend. You don't want to overspend, or you want to be able to get what you want the most convenient way, without any headache, without any problems, without any stress. Some business people, they want to print their own t-shirts, their own clothing, their own merchandise. Seek us seek Green's Era as your fashion consultant today, so we could do that for you. You don't have to try to be the boss of your own company and still try to print merchandise for your staff, print merchandise for your clients. No, let the professionals deal with it. You know what I mean? You get the time to do everything else. You know, deal with your family, deal with your business, more closer, more in depth, while the professionals as a fashion consultant deal with whatever eco luxury you want to manufacture, you want to desire. If you're a business person, a store owner, and you own a store that sells accessories like these that you're seeing on the screen, handmade accessories, earrings, anklets, bracelets, not just wholesale but retail as well, and one of one, well, contact Green's Era. You know what I mean? We did work for Aquanauts, we did for Marine Cove, we did for the guy upstairs, the Bruce Street Mall, as I said before. We have a few people in Carriacou as well, and you know, we're looking to be in 100 stores. You know, so please contact, let's collaborate, let's share ideas. For me as a fashion consultant, I would like to, you know, give you one of one pieces that only your store would have. Yes, it would be made by me. Yes, it would be made long lasting and durable using the right materials. But I want us to be able to collaborate going forward, 2026 moving forward. Please, let's collaborate. Green's Era is looking to be in 100 stores moving forward. So please, if you own an eco luxury store, let's collaborate. If you are a business person and you want to create merchandise, uniforms for your staff or for your clients, let us collaborate. Big and serious. Big and serious. Let's chat now about wholesaling. I mean, let's chat wholesale. Wholesale. If y'all want accessories, wholesale. If y'all want, I just received an order last night for about 50 bracelets. About 50 bracelets with I guess it's Grenada colors. You know, that will be, I guess, is a new store obviously that will be opening. So I'm looking forward to that. And how we get how we do these wholesaling. Like for example, I would come into your store, or if you don't want to use my consultation expertise, I would come into your store. I would look at your collections and I would do my own analysis to find out what do you need to diversify, the right price, the right item, where exactly would it be placed in your store. You know, that consultation is already separated from the pricing. So if you're thinking about the pricing for wholesale, all you have to think now is minus 30%, 20 to 30%. That's how I do my wholesale. You know, so whatever the costing of the bracelet is, the wholesale price will be minus 30% or 20%. Okay, so y'all have the information. Please, if y'all interested in ordering your wholesale bracelets, DM me. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, wherever. You know what I mean? Our aim is to be in 100 stores as well, and we can't wait to be in yours. Our aim is to give you the Gucci feel. We sell the brand as the Gucci of the Caribbean. So we want to give you guys the Gucci feel when you're purchasing our accessories, you know? And we would have the podcast for you guys to follow up with on next week, you know, on Spotify, talking about the refining of the brand and everything. So if you guys want to follow the refining of the brand, if y'all want to follow the Caribbean Tour, check out the Greener World podcast on Spotify. Big and serious. Let's talk about corporate gifts. Talk about corporate gifts. Talk about corporate gifts. You know, like right now, I would like to be able to find more corporations with branded apparel. I would like to see some more people branding the apparel where the logo is at the front of the t-shirt. On both sides, you would see both companies, Green's Era on one side, and the other company. I would like to collaborate with people who wants to collaborate with a brand like that. If there are companies who want to do merchandise products with your company's name on it, please reach out as well. You know, DM me, message me on Instagram, Facebook, wherever. I mean, so what y'all think about the stream so far? W stream? Understand? Right now, Green Zara is becoming a media experience company, and you guys are here just in time. Just in time before we get there. You understand me? Corporations, sponsors, eco partners, everyone in this community, you know, is needed, is necessary. You know what I mean? So please stick around, subscribe, hit the bell. You know, make sure you don't miss any more episodes of the Crafting Corner. Neither my streams on TikTok, neither my live streams on Kick or Twitch. Stay locked in to the best movement, most resilient too. You know what I mean? For real, because where we going is up. Where we going is up. No stopping. You know what I mean? No stopping. Because after we defeat Gucci by 2040, we still have lives to live. You know, in a conscious era. So remember, eco luxury, Green's Era, the movement is not for the condescending. It's for the conscious era. For the conscious, big and serious, for the conscious ones. All right, let's do the closing reflections now, big and serious. Oh, oh, there we are. Reflections, reflections. Let's do the reflections now. Let me show y'all what we did so far for the day. First things first, we made this amazing leather bracelet. Let me know what you think about it. Rate it from 1 to 10 in the chat. Let me know what you think, chat. Leather, use natural wooded beads in the end. You might be asking, well, how do you put this on? Because it looks so small, right? Well, it's one side adjustable. You just pull it aside, open like so, right? You don't want to pull it too tight because it's real leather and you might bust it. So you just pull the beads like so, right here. You hold it right here. You can hold it here too if you want. I'll hold it here. And you just pull it like so to close it like so. Open it again like so. Close it like so. Rate it from 1 to 10 in the chat. Would you wear something like this or gift a friend? Talk to me. Wow. Well, I could see some unraveling going on here already. Interesting. See some unraveling there already, chat. Let's cut that part out and see if it continues. Alright, so car was removed. You can see us. You're good to go now. W's in the chat. W or L. Would you wear something like this or gift a friend? So this was the first bracelet we made, right? Second one is this one. We use the remaining of the leather, the piece of leather rope, to make this wax cord and leather rope bracelet right here. Shambhala. Would you wear something like this or gift a friend? You open like so. These two-side adjustable. And you close it like so. Would you wear this or gift a friend? This is a W bracelet. I really like this one. Like this one is probably my favorite. I like this one too. It's very, very delicate, but I like this one too because it's not so delicate. You know what I mean? Yeah, 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 for real. But tell me, to you, the chat, what story does this tell? Type it in the chat. What story does this tell? Remember, it's one of one. My friend brought the material for me. Thanks for the material, broski. We've done it. Finish it. It says on a piece of paper, DKK 1880. I guess it costs $2.60. Some letter signs. Does it say genuine letter? See made in India. Barcode. Okay. 1 millimeter by 3 millimeter. 1 millimeter by 3 millimeter. So that's good information if you want to copy the same material to make this. Alright, one of one. Use leather and natural wooden beads. Rate it from 1 to 10 also for me. Last but not least, what story does this one tell? Obviously, it tells that it lasts longer, right? This one tells that it lasts longer. It tells the story of, resilience, because it was the last piece of cord. It was the remainder of cord we use to make this one. Use the remainder of cord, black wax cord, you know. So this story is about resilience. This one tells a story about coming out brilliant after maybe some drastic journeys, some real intense scenarios. I don't know what was the worst thing we ever been through, but we talk about the worst client we ever did on stream today. Talk about the worst mistake we ever made in business today. So this one come out as, the most resilient, even though you know, we may have some bad clients, even though we may have some bad situations, you know, but sometimes we need to have enough patience, you know, to wait a little longer, because after we do this one, we had to wait for the remaining of materials to do this one. You gotta have a little more patience, you know. You gotta have a little more patience with yourself. You gotta be kind to yourself. You know what I mean? Because eco luxury, some people just kill themselves off of eco luxury. Some people just like beat up because it's not easy. You have to do it slowly, you have to do it with intention. Otherwise, you're making yourself mad, you're making yourself upset, you're going to run yourself away from being patient, you know, instead of being patient and getting things done and becoming a finisher. Like, actually, to become a finisher, you got to be patient, because in order to finish something that you started, you can't judge yourself for starting. You got to see yourself good for starting. You can't see starting as a mistake. You have to see there is no mistakes in starting. You know? So yeah, I mean, that's what it's all about. Patience, resilience, you know. That's the story behind this one. Patience and resilience. Let me know which one is your favorite one though. Big and serious. Let me know what's your favorite one. I really appreciate all you for watching this stream today. I really appreciate all you for 2,200, and the last time I checked, 28 subscribers. Did we gain any between time in the meantime? What's up with this? Like, how come I ain't seen my sub count? The sub count just go blank on me. What's up? What's up? Okay, that's what I'm saying. Nobody's seen it, right, chat? I was wondering what going on there. So yeah, give thanks for 2,228 subscribers. Thank you for watching the video. Thank you for coming over to YouTube. If you was on TikTok, let me know. Thank you. I appreciate you. Your time, your energy. Thanks for watching. You know what I mean? Thanks for your support. Thanks to all the DIY assistants. Thanks to you, even if you are Eco Explorer. Thanks to all my eco partners, those who are here, those who aren't here as yet. You know what I mean? Thanks for Adobe Stream. Thanks to the chat. Thanks to everybody on TikTok. who was here, who will be here later. I appreciate each and every one of all, yeah. I mean, this was a W stream. We wanted to go for at least 4 hours, but we are approaching 3 minutes and 48, 3 hours and 48 minutes. So it's been a W stream so far. You know what I mean? We never wanted to rush a stream no more. You know, we want to give y'all a proper stream, come on in a proper timing. Even if we didn't get to stream yesterday, we didn't want to like rush it 3 o'clock this morning. You know, wanted to wait till we get some people in the room to give you guys the best experience that we could give you guys. All right. So, you know, if this conversation helped you guys, if these conversations about eco luxury, about how I use $0 to start a business, if this conversation helped you think differently about branding or handmade products or eco luxury, there are workshops and consultations available through, well, my website is down at the moment, but if you message me on Instagram or anywhere on social media, I could send you some more information. I could send you my media kit, for example, if you want to collaborate. So if y'all want to go deeper, if y'all want to dive in deeper about the courses, the consultations, the handmade products, then shoot a message, DM me. Let's work together. Let's collaborate today, okay? Appreciate all ya. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Can't wait to do this again. Okay, guys. There. My name is Willard, and you've been watching the Crafting Corner live, okay? See y'all in the next one. See y'all next week. Remember, I'm gonna give y'all the date again. Date for next week's Crafting Corner live. 24th of the 7th month. Do not miss it. Do not miss next Crafting Corner live, okay? Every week, Friday, every week. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. This was one of our, well, my favorite. This one was one of my favorite. For real. Next also is the Crafting Corner, a Greener World podcast. Greener World podcast will be Wednesday. Wednesday coming. The date. See the date for Wednesday. Hold on. Next Wednesday will be the 22nd of July. Next Wednesday, the 22nd of July. Get ready for the live streaming of Greener World podcast. Okay? And Made in Grenada. If y'all enjoy the stream, like, share, subscribe, turn on post notifications. DIY assistants, I appreciate y'all. Eco explorers, I appreciate y'all. See y'all in the next one. All my eco partners, let's collaborate. Let's keep going. Let's keep, growing and expanding together. You know what I mean? Appreciate y'all. Can't wait to do this again. Repping the greats. We will be back. We will be back next week. All right. So yeah, see y'all. All right. Thank you. And it's that big and serious. Obviously, we just can't just rush out of here. You know what I mean? This is not what the crafting corner is all about. Don't just do the rushing out of here. No, no, no. No, sir. Let's 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 stop the music and say a prayer. Big and serious. So yeah. Everybody, reverence the most high. You know what I mean? I give thanks for a W stream, and I really can't wait to do this again. And I want to invite y'all next week, Friday, to do this with me. So, there we go. We ask not of divine providence for more riches, but more wisdom, which to accept and use wisely. The riches I have already received at birth in form of the power to control and direct my own mind to whatever ends that I desire. Amen and amen. And it's that. W's in the chat. Everybody spam W's in the chat right now for me, please. Thank you. Let's go ahead with our lives. Can't wait to do this again, big and serious. This is the best community on the whole of the internet, for real. I tell you no lie. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Share this video to your girlfriend, your church group, you know, your neighbor. Evangelize the lifestyle. Make sure everybody know that eco luxury is going up. Make everybody know that Green's era is a new Gucci of the Caribbean. Everybody know that eco luxury is the best lifestyle in the world. That's it. And yeah, if you all want to, you know, make handmade accessories, sign up for the Crafting Corner so y'all will be a part of the show. Y'all could also learn hands-on crafting if y'all want to. Alright, so all my TikTok family, all my YouTube family, I appreciate y'all. Thank you for watching. See y'all in the next one. You TikTok, appreciate y'all. See y'all in the next one, okay? Blessings. Alright, and that's it for YouTube as well. Thank you guys. I appreciate y'all. See y'all in the next one. Thank you.